What if I told you that in an industry built on flawless images, calculated personas, and carefully scripted charm, the most powerful thing an idol can show the world is something completely unplanned? Because sometimes the moment that makes millions fall in love isn't the performance. It's the person behind it. And right now, the K-pop star crowned #1 for the most unexpected charm isn't just admired, he's deeply cherished. That star is Jin of BTS. In a global poll hosted on the fandom platform Higher, fans from around the world voted for the artist whose charm surprises them the most. And Jin didn't just win, he dominated. With nearly 30,000 votes and 44% of the total, he secured first place by a landslide. As a celebration of this achievement, his video will illuminate the massive digital art canvas at Times Square Mall, transforming a bustling public space into a tribute to the warmth fans feel when they see him. But here's what makes this moment so fascinating. On stage, nothing about Jin feels unexpected. He is precision, he is power, he is presence. From the moment the lights dim and the music swells, Jin commands attention with crystal clear vocals, emotional delivery, and a charisma that reaches the farthest seats in the arena. His first solo fan concert and world tour, Runseok Jin EP Tour, ran from late June through August, bringing him to 9 cities across 18 performances. Each night became more than a concert. It became a shared emotional experience between artist and audience. Fans didn't just attend, they felt seen. They felt comforted, they felt connected, and the numbers proved the impact. Jin set a new benchmark as the highest-grossing Asian soloist on Polestar's global concert tour rankings. He made history on the Billboard Top Tour monthly chart, then shattered another record as the highest-grossing Korean solo artist to tour Europe. Tickets disappeared within minutes. Demand surged beyond capacity. Fans who couldn't secure seats pleaded for another chance, and Jin listened. Encore performances were added at Incheon Munhak Stadium, where tens of thousands gathered under the night sky for performances filled with emotion, laughter, and moments that felt almost sacred in their intimacy. International critics were equally moved. Rolling Stone awarded the tour a perfect 5 stars, calling him a truly one-of-a-kind entertainer. Forbes analyzed his vocal technique, praising his remarkable control and stability, even through demanding high notes. Paris Match highlighted his humor and stage presence, describing them as a gift that deepens the bond between artist and audience. Yet the story doesn't end under stage lights, because Jin's unexpected charm reveals itself when the spotlight fades. Offstage, he isn't distant or untouchable. He's disarmingly human, relaxed, playful, quietly attentive to everyone around him. In his Netflix variety debut Daewajang Gyeonjang, viewers saw a side of Jin rarely captured in concert footage. When situations grew chaotic, he stepped in with calm leadership. When others faltered, he steadied them. When tension appeared, he dissolved it with humor. Artist Kian84 described him as a world mental pillar, praising his ability to support the team and hold the program together. What surprised viewers most wasn't his competence, it was his humility. Despite being one of the most recognizable global stars, Jin approached every task, cooking, organizing, helping others, without ego. He didn't act like a celebrity visiting the show. He acted like someone who genuinely cared about the people beside him, and audiences noticed. Season 1 ranked #1 in Korea's top 10 series, a rare achievement for a variety show on a platform dominated by dramas. It also reached #6 on Netflix's global top 10, non-English, marking a historic milestone for a Korean variety program. But beyond rankings and records, there were comments. Messages from viewers who said they felt comforted, fans who said his laughter eased their stress, people who weren't even fans before suddenly becoming one. Because Jin's charm doesn't demand attention, it invites connection. He can fill a stadium with power and then quietly win hearts with sincerity. He can break global tour records and still make someone feel personally valued through a simple gesture. He can stand as a worldwide superstar, yet feel like someone you've known forever. And maybe that's why fans chose him, not just for what he achieves, but for what he makes people feel. In a world moving faster than ever, where trends fade overnight and fame can feel distant and untouchable, Jin offers something rare. Warmth without pretense, strength without arrogance, humor without performance, and sincerity without effort. The unexpected charm fans voted for isn't a single moment. It's the quiet consistency of who he is. And perhaps that is the most powerful kind of star power there is. Because long after the music fades, after the lights dim, after the crowds go home, the feeling he leaves behind remains. And that feeling is exactly why the world keeps falling for him, again and again.